Happy Friday to you. I'm King 5 meteorologist Ashley Ruiz with a look at your morning forecast heading into a nice weekend. If you like thunderstorms, they are out of the picture. We had lowland thunderstorms, mountain thunderstorms, coastal storms as well. Those are clearing as our weather pattern begins to change. Temperatures are going up. They're going way up next week. And unfortunately, with any of the storms that may have sparked new fires up in the mountains or just any smoldering conditions could lead to more issues next week. So that's going to be something we're watching for. I'm not talking just a warm up. I'm talking a major warm up. High temperatures are expected to be in the 80s and 90s with the peak heat possibly Tuesday and into Wednesday. I'll explain coming up, but today we're still feeling the effects from this upper low that brought us the thunderstorms yesterday. We have clouds, we have afternoon sun expected. We're seeing some sun breaks, just may take a little bit of time for most of the clouds to clear. Morning fog or low clouds Saturday, maybe into Sunday as well, becoming mostly sunny and warm. Gradual warming will occur. Let's talk about this upper low. And you can see it spinning offshore. This low pressure, you see that counterclockwise spin, thunderstorms over Vancouver Island and British Columbia this morning. We also had new thunderstorms over central and northern Washington, eastern Washington this morning, and we still have some ongoing as they begin to move into Canada. That is one component as to why we have the higher fire danger east of the Cascades, but as these storms begin to fade, the fire threat for northeastern Washington will end. However, we're expecting winds to pick up as the day goes on, and so we have low humidity moving in, some gusty winds, and so a new red flag warning is in place this afternoon, this evening. This includes portions of Okanagan County as well. So you see areas in this pink, that is a new red flag warning. As we go through the day today, again, we'll see those clouds gradually breaking up. We have blue sky waiting for us above all of these low clouds, but we have more sunshine. If some of you miss out, more than likely the coast going to take a little bit of extra time for those clouds to clear. Highs today, 60s and 70s. If you're headed to T-Mobile Park this evening, if you're not, you can catch it on King 5, and you can also watch the fireworks on King 5 as well. Going to be comfortable, but after dark and toward the end of the game, temperatures are going to start to cool. We're going to have some winds coming off of Puget Sound, Elliott Bay, which will keep us on the cooler side of things. And then clouds will begin to build as we head into the overnight hours. Again, maybe some fog out there. As for our Saturday, northwest winds, so we'll start to get those drier air or that drier air in place, and that's going to bring us more comfortable conditions, but it's also going to help warm us up, 60s and 70s. And not only do we have thems at home, we have the Rainiers at home as well in Tacoma, looking great for that all weekend long. Here's some events going on Saturday here in western Washington, one of which the King County Fair in Enumclaw, the high about 75, maybe closer to 77. The Alki Art Fair, 84 on Alki Beach, and then the Capitol Lake Fair in Olympia, 77, and then the Lavender Festival in Sequim. Some morning clouds again, then afternoon sunshine. Temperatures in the lower 70s there. As for any timing of the clouds, the Futurecast showing, and it's been very consistent, showing some gradual clearing into the afternoon. With any low clouds, you may run into a couple of sprinkles. And then into Saturday morning here, those low clouds I was telling you about, maybe some of that fog, but then it peels away as that drier air begins to settle on in. Saturday night, same goes. We could have some low clouds, if not some fog developing, but more so closer to the coast. We can expect lots of sunshine. So the big picture, that upper low I was telling you about, so the troughing, that's going to eventually lift back to the north as a ridge of high pressure just amplifies over the area. It's going to be more gradual until we get to Monday, and watch how large it is. So we have a heat dome to the east. We have a large high pressure pressure system out west as well. And so we are really going to heat things up. Later in the week, we could have a weather pattern flip. Some models are showing the potential for maybe some moisture moving in, so some showers. A little too early to tell, but what looks increasingly likely, we'll get the return of onshore flow maybe later in the week, which would help cut back that heat. For Sunday's highs, you see the coast still on the cool side in the 60s, but interior areas mid 70s and then upper 70s to mid 80s. Great for camping as it's going to be warm if you want warm temperatures, that is. As for Monday, you see the coast starting to warm up, but we are warming up rapidly. Mid and upper 80s, maybe a few spots near 90. The pass is going to be very hot as well. This just shows how very strong the ridge is, and that hot air is well up into the sky as well. So this ridge is going to be very powerful into Tuesday. Lower humidity again helping us dry out, and then the coast 70s, and for the interior areas mid and upper 80s to lower 90s for the hottest spots. But you see to the north 70s and then low and mid 80s. And then Wednesday, maybe the heat holds on. It's looking increasingly likely, but by Thursday, model guidance is also showing that potential that we get that onshore push once again, so that would help cut our temperatures down a couple of degrees. But as we well know, it takes a little bit of time for that natural AC to reach this side of Puget Sound. So with that being said, it's likely still going to be hot, but closer to the coast, it will be a little cooler. Beyond the 7-day forecast, this is what I was talking about. Again, this will likely change. We'll fine tune the details as we get closer, but it shows that weather pattern flip that I was talking about. So we'll see. But until then, enjoy your weekend, stay cool, whatever you may have planned, and then go Ems.